Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I am here to talk about and review what CW is calling their Heroes vs. Alien series, or it's a four-parter. This is part one of an episode of Supergirl from season 2 entitled Medusa. And at the very beginning of the episode, we see the group. They're all about to have Thanksgiving dinner. And you see that Jimmy Olsen, Wynn, and Alex, they have their secrets that they're trying to say, hey, I want to tell Kara that I'm a vigilante. Jimmy is the Guardian. And, okay, look, this isn't a big deal. It isn't. It's not something that I'm angry or upset about. It's just I don't love the idea that Jimmy Olsen is a vigilante. Not just because the character of Jimmy Olsen, never mind this actor playing him, because obviously he's not traditionally the Jimmy Olsen we know, but just making Jimmy Olsen a vigilante I think is a little forced. I feel like with these CW shows, they have a need to make every side character a superhero in one way or another. Either they get powers themselves, or they have a need to go out there and fight crime. And whatever they do with Jimmy Olsen, I guess is fine. Again, I don't love it. But we see that as they're having dinner, this portal opens, and at first I'm thinking, oh, is this like the aliens? Are they about to arrive? Are we about to get jump started right at the beginning of the episode? But then the portal closes, and they're trying to figure out what it is. We see Kara goes to talk to Lena Luthor because she wants to find out if Lena knows about her mom and what her mom is doing at the head of Katniss, and how she kidnapped her and did all this stuff. Lena doesn't seem to know anything, and they try to tease that maybe she was in on it when she called her mother right after, but I was with Lena. Look, when they first introduced Lena in the first episode, I thought kind of lame, right? Lex Luthor's sister. It just seemed like every character on this show had to be the female version of the character we know from Superman. But once we got to know Lena, once we got her backstory and how she's not like the Luthors, I liked her. In fact, I like her a lot. She's one of my favorite characters now on this show. But then we get this I guess main plot really of the episode. Cyborg Superman, he shows up to the bar and he kills like every alien at the bar. He has this virus, this toxin that we eventually find out is Kryptonian, called Medusa. And first of all, Cyborg Superman, last week when he showed up, I lost my mind. I geeked out so hard, and it's not even like I love the Cyborg Superman character. It's really like not that much of a character, right? It's just I know this character. I've seen this character in the comic books or in the cartoons or in the video games. It's always been a character that's just, hey, it's a robot version of Superman. So last week when he lost half his face and it was a cyborg, first I thought Terminator, right? The Terminator theme was playing. But then once I realized that he's Cyborg Superman, it's cool. It's cool that this show is willing to do random villains or random characters from the comics that you never really even thought you'd wanted to see until they bring them in. And you say, that's cool. That was great. And Mon-El might partially be exposed to the virus. They're trying to test him and figure it out. Kara has a moment where she even asks Mon-El whether or not he likes her, has a crush on her, wants to mate with her. And he says no. He kind of even laughs it off like she's not his type, which we know that he does like her. We've seen this before. Okay. I don't love it's something CW likes to do, right? You always have to have these romances, and sometimes it can be forced, sometimes whatever. I will say this. I'm more okay with Kara having a romantic thing with Mon-El, an alien, than I am with her and Jimmy, or her and Wynn, or her and any other character that they've tried to pair her with or tease that they might date. And maybe it's just because she has been teased to date every other guy on this show that it's like, here's another one. But at least out of all the ones they've done, he makes the most sense. So we'll see where that goes. Now, Alex, she tells her mom that she's gay. I mean, this Alex character, I remember, like, I think the last episode that I reviewed, I talked about how much I didn't like Alex because she came off really annoying by, I don't know, it was something about her being jealous of Kara and them growing up and being the favorite and all this stuff. But once she came out as gay, when she had that moment and just those scenes with Kara, and she just got emotional, and it felt so real. I mean, give this woman an Oscar. Well, they wouldn't give her an Oscar because she's on a TV show. Give her an Emmy. Give her anything. Like, this actress really pulled those scenes out. The emotion, just, it felt like, I didn't feel like I was watching a character. I felt like I was watching a real life person in one of the most important moments of their life. And I just thought it was great. I thought it was great. I'm really liking Alex now and her arc as a character. Now, Mon-El, when he's a little delirious, he kisses Kara and tells her she's beautiful and whatnot. So Kara, she's gonna take this in. Lena, this is where I almost said fuck you to the episode. Lena Luthor, she gets upset because Supergirl went to her and basically accused her mother of being a villain, being evil at the head of this corporation, and she didn't believe her. So then she just calls her mom and gives her the virus and says, "I'm with you, Mom." And I got a little upset, just a little upset at that point. But then when she was with her mom and she had the keys to launch the missile with the virus, Supergirl and John Jones shows up, and Supergirl's like, "You don't have to do this." And Lena says, "Well, why not? I'm a Luthor after all." And I, out loud, literally said, "Fuck you." And not even to the character or the actress, I was saying it to the show, to where I said, how dare you take this interesting character, this multi-dimensional character, and turn her into just nothing. Turn her into the least interesting person ever. I was really upset. And some people might be thinking, why? It's only Lena Luthor. Who gives a shit? I don't know. It's just whenever I see a character that I like and has potential and I want to see further develop and something like that happens, it pisses me off. It does. You see that John is turning into a white Martian. We've been seeing it after he got her blood, and I didn't like that. Seeing him as a white Martian even like weirded me out. Like I didn't like seeing him as a creature that we don't know him to be. He has a cool fight with Cyborg Superman, and then Kara, she goes after the missile. She tries to stop it, but it blows up. And all of the particles of the virus are about to come down, and you're thinking that every alien is about to die until they don't. And then Lena reveals that she switched out the virus and that she turned on her mom. I guess she wanted to see if her mom really was serious and what her mom really did have planned, so she fixed all this up to figure it out. And she figured it out. She called the cops, and I was so happy. You should have seen how elated I was. I said, oh, thank God. So we still have Lena Luthor on the good side. So obviously I appreciated that. We see that Alex's mom was able to help John Jones and fix his blood and turn him back into a green Martian. Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, this episode was petering off, and then it came full circle at the end. Made me very happy with a couple of things. When Mon-El wakes up, he doesn't remember kissing Kara, so Kara lies and doesn't tell him. And again, we'll see what happens. Maggie shows up to Alex's place and kisses her. Basically says, hey, life's too short. I like you. Let's do this. So that's very nice. I want to see them together. We get a quick shot of the aliens out there who they're looking for Monel. I'm pretty sure that's just what they want. And so I guess maybe that's going to be, I don't know if that's a Supergirl thing or if that's going to be the plot, or are these the aliens for the whole invasion angle that we're doing this week? I guess we'll find out. The very last scene is Barry Allen and Cisco showing up. They were the ones with the portals throughout the episode. Every time a portal opened, I thought it was alien involved, but it wasn't. It was them trying to come through. They finally do. They get Kara and they say, hey, we're going to need your help. So that's where we jump off. And I think as much as the whole episode, even though it wasn't about the invasion yet, there was clearly seeds planted and it was clearly building to it, but the last shot of Cisco and Barry showing up was enough. It was enough. Sure, maybe I was expecting to get the full crossover tonight, but it's okay. This episode was fine. The action was good. I liked the character moment with Lena. Thank God she didn't turn evil. And I'm more than interested. After the commercial that they aired at the end of it showing the actual crossover we'll get, I can't wait to see tomorrow's episode. I can't wait to see the next parts of these episodes. So guys, let me know in the comments below, did you see tonight's episode of Supergirl, Medusa, part 1 of Heroes vs. Aliens? Did you like it? Are you looking forward to the rest of it? Or did you think it sucked? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!